Hey everybody, I'm Rob Singleton, author of the forthcoming book, Overliked. There is a disconnection that's happening in the world today. I don't know if you've noticed it, but at no other time in history have we had such rapid access to one another. With a phone call, a text, or a video chat, the people we love and care about are right at our fingertips. In the recent global infection, and I call it that because I don't want this YouTube video blocked for certain words, but I'm talking about the one that stopped the world. People were still able to stay regularly connected with each other because of technology. A recent international study shows that most people spend 41% of every single day in front of a screen. Whether it's a phone or a tablet, a TV, or a computer, we turn to our ever-present handheld devices to connect with those around us. All of that is good. I mean, the technology that links us together is amazing. However, the issue of disconnection isn't the technology, but it's our use of it and how our brains filter what's being taken in. Our perception of reality becomes skewed as we scroll through our Instagram feed or view the latest posts on Facebook. Our online connectivity has changed our relational behaviors. We friend and unfriend with the tap of a screen. We decide if life is good based on if we're liked on Facebook. And by liked, I'm referring to the virtual thumbs up, smiley faces, and other little emojis, or whether or not we're followed on Facebook or Instagram or any of the other social media platforms that use those emojis. Unfortunately, the importance of whether our latest post is liked can and often does outweigh the importance of us being liked ourselves. That vital connection we long for is too often displaced by the need for validation in the form of, again, thumbs up, smiley faces, wink face, thank you hands, heart emoji, fire emoji, take your pick, I got more. That real life-giving love we're actually longing for is constantly being replaced in favor of accumulating likes and followers. Our desire to be liked is so oversaturated that we've reached a point of being what I call overliked. Researchers at aerospace and defense manufacturer Northrop Grumman state that the lure of likes on social media literally rewires our brains. Each time one of our posts receives a like, it fires off a hit of dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in the brain, a chemical messenger that helps us feel pleasure. According to Northrop Grumman, getting a like online triggers the same kind of chemical reaction that's caused by gambling and recreational drugs. The evidence seems irrefutable, but maybe you need more proof. I warn you, this next tidbit is pretty humbling. Harvard University researchers learned that self-disclosure on social media lights up the brain just the same as addictive chemicals like heroin. The Addiction Center reported that the brain's reward centers are most active when people are talking about themselves. And on social media, people talk about themselves 80% of the time. But if you were talking in real life, it drops to only 30 or 40% of the time. Still probably too much to be talking about yourself. But when people reveal themselves and get a like, it perpetuates the social media habit. Duck lips, anyone? Selfish much? Enough said. We're addicted to likes. The world is literally, like I said, at our fingertips, and we're voting with our likes. In this age of information and optics, a like is a public stamp of approval, a virtual representation of your worth. It shouldn't be, but it is. When I like your post or your feed, I validate who you are, or you think I do. I see you, and subsequently, my lack of likes can leave you feeling unseen or dismissed. You don't think so? Just recall the last time a post or a picture went unnoticed on your feed. My skiing buddy Brandon, not his real name, but to protect the innocent, I'll say that, called me recently for advice. He and his wife Melissa were concerned about their best friends. The couples vacationed together, raised kids together. It was that kind of friendship. But the wife of the couple had become an influencer. I hate that, but that's what they call it. And was now so involved in herself that she distanced herself and her husband from everybody else. Brandon asked me to approach his friend about his wife's issue. He said, she's so caught up in getting likes from strangers that she doesn't even seem to care about the real people that are right in front of her. She's just a persona and her husband's sidekick. Sure, she's buying the groceries now and has kind of gotten famous, but it's killing us, is what they said. Brandon and Melissa were heartbroken to lose their best friends. Listen, ultimately because of likes. Those little pixelated thumbs ups and heart emojis help shape not only people's self-esteem, but also their connections to the whole outside world. And by the outside world, I mean right now, the 3.45 billion who engage in social media every single day. I think the real question is, do people actually like you in real life or not? But they're getting this answer in fake life. But an even better question is, can I even truly be loved anymore? Or love other people anymore? Do I even know what that looks like or how to do it? I'll talk about this in depth in my book, Overliked. It's finding direction and courage and meaningful relationships in a society that's been crippled by social media. Learn how you can get your copy in the description box below this video.